Hello, and welcome to Unlimited Appetizers, the show where we simulate killing time while waiting for your food at a restaurant. I am your host, Erin.
And I'm your genetic life form and disk operating system, Mancha.
What is this from? What are we referencing today?
GLaDOS.
Oh, I have not played Portal in so long. You just reminded me at MagFest. They would I think I talked about this on the podcast. You could watch some of the panels from the con from your hotel room, and one of the ones we watched was a speedrunner playing Portal while the voice of GLaDOS was there, like commenting on whatever he was doing. And it's funny because she's like a sweet, like older lady who doesn't really understand anything that's going on, and she's like, "Oh, that dialogue that they made me say was so mean," and like the whole time it's like that. It's like so funny.
That's so great.
Yeah. I just remembered that.
Wow. Yeah, I love Portal. Anyways. What's up? Oh, I guess we can talk about the Clone High pilot leaked.
Yeah,
So that just confirms our marking it off on the board.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I did not watch it either.
I saw people saying they didn't like it, but then I saw a clip on TikTok and I thought that part I liked. So I was like, it can't be that bad. But yeah.
I saw a lot of mixed stuff because it was like some people it was like I saw a lot of guys, did you actually watch Clone High when it was on?
That's what I saw too.
And there was like it's an unfinished episode because like one of the creators commented on it. And there was like one other thing. I don't remember. But like it's like it's unfinished and it's like did you even watch the show?
I did see a tweet of somebody being like, "No, this is exactly what the show was like." And I was like, "Okay, so must be fine."
Don't know yet. Some people also did enjoy it, so
that's good.
It's I think whatever, but Clone High is real.
The clip I saw was something that I wanted to happen in like the whole first part of the series. So I was like, they're already doing fun things. But yeah, anyway, maybe it goes wrong after that.
Who knows?
Anyway,
I didn't watch the episode. I know it's about Abe getting canceled.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's why people are complaining about it. No, every episode of Clone High was about like a pop culture phenomenon or something like that. That is totally.
I think it's partially funny because they literally got canceled.
Yeah,
like
literally.
The show. The other thing for the bingo board, not marking it yet, but one of our friends did find a clown doll on the side of the road, so we're just waiting.
And they've decided to keep it because they're just like that.
They kept it. It was surprisingly on brand.
Yeah, so we're hoping that it's haunted and that will be the box for the paranormal experience on the bingo board.
Would love to just get that over in February.
Mm-hmm. I was like, anything weird at all, you tell us. Not because I'm worried about your safety, but because I need to check off a box on our bingo board for our stupid podcast.
It can be both.
It's true.
But mostly the second thing.
Yeah. I just need to share, I'm so tired today. I'm eating sour candy to try to wake myself up because I deserve it, and Erin deserves a little treat. But I was in Joann's doing a run for my KatsuCon cosplay because it's Katsu Crunch time, baby. I got about 2 weeks. And I searched high and low in the trim aisle for this one specific thing I needed. It was a very tiny object. I had a bunch of other stuff in my cart. I found one. There's one on the rack. I put it in my cart, and then I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. So I purposely put my cart in like an aisle that no one was anywhere near and that nobody ever goes to. And I know because I used to work at a Joann's. And I put it there, and I went to the bathroom. I went so fast. I was gone for like a minute. I come back. The cart is gone. I find it in the trim aisle, and everything is still in it except that item. And I don't know if they put it next to a cart that was, I could tell it was somebody like restocking shelves, and it was like a cart they were using for that. So an employee might have thought that it was like abandoned and they started putting the trim back, but I looked where it was supposed to go and I looked like all up and down the aisle. I couldn't find it. So I don't know, or this girl that was in the aisle with me like wanted to steal it to like get at me for some reason, but I don't know because there was like one person with me shopping that saw me take it off the rack. So I don't know.
Desperately needing whatever this is.
It was a very unspecial item. It was like a $4 thing of like a little white cord. And then I ended up finding something that was going to work better in a different aisle, but it was just so funny to me. I was like, the one thing that they took is like the thing that I couldn't find more of.
Now you know to hide all of the stuff you want to keep in your Joanne's cart.
You would think that just putting the cart in an aisle and then coming back in 2 minutes would be fine, but no.
No clue. I don't know, dude. Could you not just leave it by the bathroom door so that would indicate I'm returning for this?
So, I'm careful about stuff like that in stores because sometimes they think you're stealing shit. And then they bring merchandise in the bathroom. Also, it's like kind of gross. So I put it in an aisle very, very near the bathroom, but not like in front of it. So, yeah. But anywho, that just happened to me and I thought it was very odd, but it ended up being okay.
It's a little weird.
Maybe it was a sign from the universe that I needed to get the other cord that I found later. Maybe it was a paranormal experience. We don't know.
Maybe it was a ghost. You know, if we don't check that box off, we may want to come back to it.
Very true. We'll see if I have another weird experience in that Joanne's.
Yeah, we'll certainly find out.
I am ready when you are.
Yeah, so our discussion topic is interesting this week.
Yes. I had very few ideas for this.
I have not thought about it yet.
Okay, good. We're on the same page.
But again, I like trying to come up with it on the spot. I came up with a simple prompt, which is well, next year Mickey Mouse could become public domain. So what do you want to see happen if the mouse himself becomes public domain?
So, sorry, I'm eating candy. I will say, there's one other episode where we ate food. Just let me have it.
I'm not. I said nothing, Erin.
That wasn't directed at you. That was directed at the people at home that hate mouth noises.
Okay, yeah. People at home, deal.
All 12 of you watching.
Jake, right. Deal with it.
Yeah, Jake and my mom. That's it. Okay. I know what I don't want to have happen. The people that made like the stupid Winnie the Pooh horror movie, stop doing that.
You know it's going to be the first thing that happens, though, right?
I think that, well, okay, so I read like an article breaking down like other ways there might be more red tape around it than like the Winnie the Pooh stuff, but I don't know.
We're just gonna pretend. No, we're gonna go in a world. We pretend the mouse is public domain.
Okay.
I think that's the easiest way to go with this. Is just no. Don't worry about the red tape in this fiction scenario.
I'm not worried for my ideas. I just know, like, I hope it doesn't happen in real life, but yeah.
I mean, you know, the first thing that's going to happen, there's going to be two things, and one of them is going to be the mouse murder movie, and then one of them is going to be, like, the sexy mouse movie.
That I'm on board with. I'm cool with that one. I would have rather had, like, a different character. I don't feel anything for, like, Mickey Mouse. There's like other Disney characters that I feel things for, but well,
yeah,
like normal ones,
like
Remy the Rat.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching.
I did write that down though. I said this is like I had like ideas that were kind of on prompt, and then I went further down, and then this was like just straying from the prompt and putting other Disney things in. I figured we'd get there. Yeah, I was just saying I would like a movie where Remy the Rat is friends with Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse is Remy the Rat sized, and they like go on adventures together.
I have a different idea for a movie.
Okay, let's hear it.
Mickey Mouse has to fight Remy the Rat.
I don't care for this movie. Well, as long as Remy wins, I'm cool.
Yeah, well, it would be like Remy and then like piloting increasingly larger objects against just like Mickey Mouse.
Who would be Mickey Mouse's guy that he's piloting, like how Remy has Linguini, like who would be the equivalent of that stage?
Who? That's interesting. Walt Disney himself, I guess.
I was thinking the
So
corpse of Walt Disney, but
yeah,
I
so
was
here,
trying to
yeah, I
think
was
if
gonna
there's a
say,
live
here's
person.
how this movie goes, right?
Hmm.
Uh, um, at the end, Remy is piloting Linguini, and Linguini is piloting like an Evangelion or some shit. So in a giant robot, and it's against like Mickey and like Frankenstein Walt Disney, who's been brought back from cryo stasis and is alive, and he hates Remy the Rat because I don't know why, because of the plot contrivances. Because
Um,
Remy the Rat uh cucked Walt Disney. I don't know. There's lots of options.
I was gonna ask you what was the name of the like Transformer superhero you made?
Oh, Van Slaughter?
Yeah, Van Slaughter. I think they should pilot Van Slaughter.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's a tie-in.
Against against like a Gundam though?
He's the evil one, right?
Van Slaughter is, yeah.
Hmm. He can be the villain one.
He's not that big though.
Then it'll be a quick fight.
I guess. Um I don't know. I was trying to think about it. That was the one thing I want, is like action movie with Mickey. It's just
Hmm.
like, here's all I want. Give Mickey Mouse a gun and let him say the F word. Okay? I think that there's lots of media opportunities that we can do with this. For
I agree.
instance, the Fast and the Mickey Mouse Wick, the Mickey Tricks. That's all I've got. Those
Um,
are the 3 action movies.
I did write recreate the 1997 slapstick comedy film Mouse Hunt.
What
Haven't
is
seen.
Mouse Hunt?
So I had to Google it because I vaguely remembered. I was like, I know when I was a child, I watched some movie about a mouse, and I think it's like they inherit like a factory from like their dad or something. It's like two like adult men. One of them is Timon from The Lion King. I forget what that guy's name is. Um, and they there's like a mouse like thwarting them in like a
Mhm.
Home Alone style manner. I think.
I've like vaguely heard of this, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. That, but Mickey with a gun.
Or Mousetrap with Mickey Mouse, and we trap him in a cage. The
Yeah.
board game.
Okay, what kind of if you could make the Mickey Mouse video game and you had no rules, the Disney executives couldn't touch you, what would you do with the Mickey Mouse?
Well, I'd make a Disney farming game. Oh wait,
Okay,
they
Erin.
already did that.
Okay, so you have to make a new game that isn't just Disney Dreamlight Valley 2. This time you get to kiss Remy.
I would make so I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Engage. I would make like Fire Emblem, but the roster of characters is all like Disney.
So, like Kingdom Hearts Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Okay, what would the story of that be like?
Well, I don't know.
I don't
It's a
know
Fire
anything about
Emblem
the Fire
game, so
Emblem
it doesn't have to
stories.
be that good.
Okay.
It's just usually fight evil guy. At some point, something crazy happens.
I just think we need more properties where Mickey gets to be an evil little guy. Right?
Mhm.
He's always the villain, but what traits does Mickey Mouse have? That's the thing. Give me like one character trait Mickey Mouse has.
Big
Go.
gloves. I know that's not a personality trait, but he has really big gloves.
Yes. So he's got big gloves. What else? The Mickey Mouse personality traits that are consistent across Mickey Mouse media.
He's like very like cheerful and upbeat all the time. Like whenever you talk to him in Dreamlight Valley, you're like, "Why are you so happy all the time?" And he's like, "I just love my friends." It's like that kind of.
That's why I love Kingdom Hearts, by the way, because in Kingdom Hearts, he's always just like saying like, "Haha, everything's terrible. The darkness is gonna kill us all."
Yeah, like even when he's sad, it's like Mickey Mouse voice.
His
Um,
voice also isn't great in Kingdom Hearts, though. It is
hmm.
not like as good as some of the other voices. But like Don, okay, but Happy is like half of a personality trait, right? Whereas Donald Duck is quick to anger
Yeah.
and rash, and then Goofy is goofy, and he's a dad, and he's like, you know, he cares. What else does Mickey do?
He's a wife guy. I don't think they're married, but
I don't think he's a wife guy.
in Dreamlight Valley, he's a wife guy. He's always
Oh, is
talking
he?
about her. Yeah. This is where I'm getting all of my reference for his personality is just dialogue lines in Dreamlight Valley and what he talks to you about on a daily basis.
Remember when I was playing Dreamlight Valley? Me too. Turns out I didn't have the attention span for farming games that I thought I might.
This is a bad example.
I
This
like
is like
I like the game. It's just I don't have the attention span to play it consistently. At
there's
least
very
it's not
little
like Animal
farming in it,
Crossing.
and there's a lot of run around town and deliver the same items over and over again.
I don't mind that though. It's just like, you know, I wish you could have a gun. I don't know why I keep using that as an example. It's not funny.
Just really in a gun mood today.
I don't know. I just think that the word gun is inherently a funny word.
It is pretty funny.
Not that I'm like a gun guy, because I'm very much not. I would never want to own one, but I like saying the word gun.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
putting
and
guns in your Taco Bell items as well.
Yeah, right? I think it's funny when paired with things that don't normally go with guns. Like a mouse or a chalupa. We've really taken a good look at the real heart of the show here.
I want some kind of iteration where he's Mickey Mouse and he's just like a computer mouse that talks.
How would they do that? Like how could they? Okay, I mean, how could they make that a movie or a television series, perhaps? That sounds like a television series where it's just like, and their computer mouse. Hey, everybody, it's me, Mortimer Mickey Mouse.
Maybe he fights like viruses on the computer.
Okay, so it's but no, the mouse. But here's the thing: the mouse and the cursor are two different things.
Yeah, but he's controlling it. It's like in car movies, like they're not the car, they're driving the car, you know what I mean?
Okay, but hear me out. You know how you said like tiny Remy-sized Mickey Mouse earlier?
That was a separate thought, but yes.
I am aware. We bring that back and he's controlling the other mouse, and it's Mouse and Mouse in Mouse Adventures.
Are they both named Mickey Mouse?
I don't know. Maybe one could be Ricky Mouse.
I like that. Is there a Ricky Mouse?
I don't think so. I just made that up.
Are there any other mice?
What happens if I look up Ricky Mouse? Well,
I saw Ricky Mouse Roblox.
yeah, like I'm getting Roblox,
Oh, it's a YouTuber.
I'm getting like Bendy and stuff.
You wanna know what? It's this YouTuber makes songs?
It looks like one of those like, oh, creepypasta bootleg Mickey Mouse. His name's Ricky Rat.
Do not call Mickey Mouse after midnight.
Do not drink Mickey Mouse potion at 3 a.m.
Actually, that's what I would do. I would take those YouTubers that make those stupid videos, but just like they get to actually use the license, and like the actual voice actor comes in and does the voice for Mickey Mouse.
Like he like goes on Cameo and he's just like, I'll say your Mickey Mouse words, and then Mickey Mouse can actually like come to your house and demand your rent at 3 a.m.
That's a horror iteration I will approve.
Give me your knee. Yeah, okay, so let's talk in this vein. Mickey Mouse horror that isn't just Mickey Mouse does a murder.
What's scary about Mickey Mouse? His voice?
His hands.
His hand.
His ears and his feet. Just his gross proportions.
Maybe he likes to strangle.
Oh, hold on. I've got an idea. Okay?
There's so much sour dust being shedded from this. This is the last one, by the way.
Okay, hear me out. Well, you take your time because I've got a whole pitch for you, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
We get like an animator from Walt Disney Studios, and he's invited back to the studio by Walt Disney, his former friend and business partner. And so he enters the studio and he finds it abandoned and dirtied up with ink splotches everywhere, as well as a mutilated anthropomorphic figure in the form of Goofy, the the dog, one of the studio's characters.
Are you also going to give it like the worst ending to a game you could ever have where it doesn't make any sense and nothing of value is gained?
Yes. It's gonna look good. The sentence ends there.
Yeah, I tried really hard to like Bendy. I wanted to like it so bad.
Apparently, Bendy 2 is good.
That's good. I will give that a
I
shot.
don't know anything about Bendy 2. I know it's another game.
I almost enjoyed the first one. I will give it that. Like if the ending had been like a little better and there wasn't a bunch of like dead space in the middle that didn't like where it felt like nothing really happened, it would have been way better. There were some moments from it that I thought were cool, where I was like, "Oh, that was kind of spooky."
Mhm. Well, I think Bendy 2 is like a little more BioShock or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. It's got that vibe of BioShock, but it doesn't. I don't know. The first one doesn't play well. Like I played the first chapter and was like, that was cool looking, but it was exceedingly boring, and I'm done. And I feel like there's so much potential in it. So we take Mickey Mouse and we remake Bendy, but in our image, and so we get Ink Mickey and the Ink Machine.
All right.
Okay, so here's how we make it better. One, you get a
Yeah, mantra.
you get a gun. Why is bacon soup a thing in Bendy and the Ink Machine? What's bacon soup? I
I don't
refuse to
even
believe
know.
that's real.
I don't even know.
Like I'm gonna go eat some bacon soup. Sorry, I'm on the Bendy and the Ink Machine wiki page.
I wanted to
Okay.
cosplay the evil lady, and there were like two women in the plot, and I got real confused on which one was which, and I still don't really know what the plot was in my head. I just know one of them was evil.
What if it's like a reimagining of things, but it's like Mickey Mouse meets Tusk, where Walt Disney is actually just like a crazy guy,
Do we
and
gotta
he
do two
turns a guy
Tusk
into
episodes
Mickey
of this
Mouse.
podcast in a row?
Well, you got you. That's why I mentioned it, because I got Tusk on the mind now. I'm just
I
trying to come up with cool ways we can revive the Mickey Mouse franchise, Aaron.
Yeah, because
It doesn't
it's
sound
really
like you're as
hurting.
dedicated to this concept. It's dying and struggling.
Have you seen some of the like epic Mickey concept art and stuff that's like really scary?
Yes,
Yeah, that we should just let them make that.
yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, you're absolutely correct. That was just the easy answer. You know, just make Epic Mickey like a more of a thing.
Hmm.
And let them put as many characters as they want in it. I think is the answer.
I think there should be a Ricky Mouse, and I think he should be like the failure brother.
Let's give Mickey Mouse like a bunch of brothers. We can have Ricky Mouse, and he's
Sticky Mouse.
okay. So one at a time. Ricky Mouse, and he's a deadbeat. Sticky Mouse. Why is he sticky?
We don't know. That's the scary part.
That's the scary part. Tricky Mouse.
He is really good at snowboarding, like SSX Tricky.
Okay, that's a good twist. Fricky Mouse.
Where are you going with that one?
I don't know. He almost cusses a lot. And every time they gotta stop him, they're like, "You can't say that," and then he says, "Oh, you're right. I'll say frick instead." This is a good character design.
We got Hickey Mouse, and he does like way too much PDA with his girlfriend in public.
What's the name of his girlfriend? What's Hickey Mouse's girlfriend's name?
Uh, what's another animal and then a word?
I'm trying to come up with like a pun off of Minnie Mouse. I was thinking like Chinny Mouth
I wasn't
Mouse.
gonna
She
make
says a
them
big chin.
related, but then I realized that Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse probably aren't related. They both are named Mouse.
So like
Are they
Chinny
married? I
Mouse.
need to know this.
Are they married? I think that they should get married. That we can do that. We can do the Mickey Mouse rom com.
Are Mickey and Minnie married? Yes. They are husband and wife. We know this because of an interview Walt Disney did in 1933. Well, if they haven't recreated their wedding in a movie, we do that.
So in private life, they're married, is what it says.
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird
Well,
way to say that.
it's just like they don't talk about it a lot, but they're married and they're very happy about it.
Interesting.
I don't know. Now we're getting close to like Disney adult territory when I look up Mickey and Minnie married, because it's just like Etsy links just like lurking there.
Did you just hear Kevin?
I didn't. Hi, Kevin.
He being
What
loud.
what do you think Kevin would do with Mickey Mouse?
Eat him.
That's the correct answer.
He
ladies and
tried
gentlemen.
to catch a cockroach one time that was in my house, and I was we were trying to tag team catching it, and he was good at like playing with it, but he didn't really like stick the landing and kill it, so I had to kill it. But
At least he tried to help, you know? He could
yeah.
have just ignored it. So, there's something there.
He helped me locate it when I couldn't find where it went. He was pretty good at like finding where it was, and then I was like, "Oh, thank you, Kevin." But anyway,
My last idea that I have, and I know this is like a blend of existing things, it's like Toontown and Kingdom Hearts, but I just think like a really good Mickey Mouse, like JRPG. Again, you said Fire Emblem earlier, again, like that. I think there's like a lot of potential there just to make them do something. Like, I think it needs to be edgier than Kingdom Hearts, though.
and maybe a little
Like
more
an
coherent
MMO. Yeah, well, no, equally incoherent, but like for a different way.
in a fun way.
Like with political drama,
Mm.
where Mickey Mouse has like a big sword and rides a horsey, and magic.
Excellent.
I think we've knocked it out of the park, Erin.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add? Any other notes?
Nope. You got cards for this next one?
I do. So this episode's all me, I guess. Technically, my ideas.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah,
I just
look at
showed
me.
up.
Erin's just here eating sour candy while I'm trying to make funny jokes about mice and guns.
So it's okay. They were fine.
What what was that?
I was gonna say I don't know. I've managed to come up with about the same number of like dumb innocuous comments while eating the sour candy.
I wasn't actually commenting on your eating the sour candy. I was more so making fun of it because you've been self-conscious about it.
Right now there's like a bunch of dust on the napkin, and I just keep thinking about how bad I want to lick it, but I gotta like wait until the podcast is over.
Okay. We're bringing back the Would You Rather cards, though.
Yes.
Erin, would you rather help someone move into a new house once, or pick someone up from the airport 15 times?
Ooh, well, I've done both of these a bunch of times. Does that mean I never have to do it again, or does it mean I have to? No, just it's just adding to my normal workload of these.
Yeah,
things.
it's just like something that gets added on.
I guess helping somebody move, just because like it doesn't specify how good at heavy lifting I have to be. I helped Tyler move, and it was like a whole day thing, but I only just carried like boxes that I could lift, and it wasn't too bad.
Here's the thing. I would be inclined to say airport, but it would not be a good idea for me to do so, because the closest airports are both an hour away from me.
Yeah.
And it's 15 times, so that's 30 hours.
Yeah, the airport is 15 minutes away from me, but I hate trying to figure out how to get in to drop people off and stuff. And it's always like, there's too many people. I hate it. I'd rather just help somebody move.
If I were closer, I would probably say that because I hate moving a lot. I hate it so much. I've helped people move out, and they were all like, it was like these were good friends, but like they weren't packed. They
I
were like
will,
half. They were like half their stuff wasn't packed. It's just like we're filling your truck. What do you want?
yeah. I only have helped family or someone I was dating move. Whenever my friends have asked in the past, I always am just kind of like, "Can I not do that? Can you ask like someone else?" If the person has nobody, like I get it, but I'm like, "Can you like if your parents live nearby or are going to be there for it, like why am I there? Why do I need to be there?"
All right. Would you rather sleep every night in a human-sized nest in a tree or in a burrow underground?
Bro,
Burrow is absolutely the best answer.
that sounds fun.
It sounds cozy, you know?
Yeah.
Um, here's a fun one. Would you rather be granted the answers to any three questions, like guaranteed the correct answer, or you can resurrect one person?
Oh my god. See, it's weird because I have superstitions around both of these things. I probably have more superstitions around reviving a dead person. Cuz that usually goes wrong,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's presented to you as a good thing. Um, but also I don't know what my questions would be. I lean towards questions, but if somebody really important, like really close to me died, then I would probably change my answer.
I think for me, it's if I could, what's the word? If I could save that ability, if I didn't have to use it
Yeah.
immediately,
Yeah, for
I would
sure.
probably take that one. But if not, then yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. After discovering you've left your wallet at home, would you rather have to panhandle or hitchhike?
Is
Panhandle meaning like begging for money to
um
like pay for an Uber. Let's say you're like an hour away.
wait, so I don't have a wallet. What amount am I trying to panhandle for?
The amount to get an Uber. This doesn't work super well because like phones, but like pretend you
Yeah.
don't have your. I don't know how you got someplace without your phone or a wallet, but let's pretend that you went someplace without your phone or wallet.
I
You do like pay get like. Would you rather beg for money for a cab or hitchhike?
I'd like on paper I'd rather hitchhike, but that also is the one where I'm more likely to get murdered, so
Yeah, it's safer for me to say I'd like to hitchhike than you. I think.
yeah, like I'm like that would be easier, but I also have to think about I don't get out. Like
I mean, if I were in the situation, I would just start walking.
yeah.
I would
Yeah.
just deal with it. Like I'd figure it out on the way. I don't know. I'm not gonna panhandle and I'm not gonna hitchhike.
Mhm. Also, if it really came to it, I'd probably just try to get somebody else with like a phone to like contact somebody, or I'd like beg somebody like I'm gonna give you all my information and I'll pay you back if like you help me with this. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Would you rather retire at the age of 40 with found money, or retire at the age of 60 with the same amount of money but you fulfilled your career aspirations?
Um, if I fulfilled my career aspirate, if I'm just picking this choice on paper and it's like, oh, this one guarantees that I fulfill myself at some point, that sounds great, but I feel like that's when I'm gonna retire normally, and I think it's just gonna be normal. You know what I mean?
Okay. So the other option is like retiring at 40, but like you win the lottery or something, and you just stop
Then
working.
that, yeah, I think I would pick that one. I just don't see what merit there is to the other one when it's like,
You feel fulfilled.
yeah, but like the stuff that I feel fulfilled by isn't necessarily from my career, so it's hard for me to like,
That it's an easy answer.
yeah.
All right. Would you rather never wait in line again or never get stuck in traffic again? Easy traffic for me. I hate traffic. I hate driving.
I'm trying to think of times I've been in a really, really, really long line because I feel like I don't drive a whole lot and I feel like I am stuck in lines more than I'm stuck in traffic, but I could be wrong.
I mean, yeah, I'm stuck in lines more than I'm stuck in traffic, but I hate traffic more than I hate lines. It's just
I
like, I guess you'd have a great time at the amusement parks whenever you go.
Yeah, I was going to say I think I'd have to do lines because it's like if I never had a problem with the DMV or like anything fun, I'm just like first of the line like whenever. Like I hate being in traffic, but I can avoid it more than I can avoid being in lines. Like I don't know.
I think that what we have to do is we each take both of them and then we team up,
Mhm.
right? So I drive you everywhere when I won't get caught in traffic, and then I follow right behind you in line for everything,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We both win.
We cheated the system.
That's winning. We I feel like some of these I remember looking at, but I literally don't remember. Okay, would you rather be that one's dumb. Would you rather wake up to find that your neck is 5 inches longer or that your ass has doubled in size?
Why is this even a question?
I promise it's on here. It
What
said rear
when
end
did
instead
this
of
come
ass.
out? When was this
I
game made?
don't know. Is the
Because it
thing.
was
Oh,
probably made in like the early 2000s where they
2003.
thought having a big butt was like a bad thing.
2003. It was 1998, 2003.
Yeah, when like on TV it'd be like, "Oh my god, her butt is big." And everyone would be like, "Gross." It's like we do not live in those times now, man.
Right? God bless.
It's a very positive attribute.
Mhm. So I guess that one's obvious then.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we agree. Um, would you rather? Uh, that one's too easy almost. Would you rather like never go to a supermarket again or never go to a convenience or fast food restaurant again
Never
or
go to the
convenience store?
supermarket.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
can do without the supermarket. I can figure it out.
Also, even if the options in theory were just replacing the thing with like delivery or Instacart, like you still got to have the thing. I enjoy the experience of being in a fast food restaurant more.
Exactly. Would you rather? So I'm gonna change this one a little bit. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna change it so it's a little more relevant to like us. Would you rather upload a YouTube video that like does okay, but like is very well remembered by the people who watch it? Or would you rather have a YouTube video that you make that everyone watches and it has a ton of views, but everyone makes fun of it?
How much is does okay?
It says, okay, so this was originally a novel. It says
Okay.
it sells moderately well. So I would imagine you get like, it's like 100K versus like numbers in the millions.
Okay. Then I would take the 100K because that would benefit you in your career going forward. Where the having a viral thing that sucks, sometimes you blow up and it doesn't really go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a much bigger number, I'd maybe change my answer, but I don't. If it's already a decent number for the smaller one, I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one's messed up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to take to bathe every day, but you have to wear the same set of unwashed clothes, or you can't bathe anymore, but you can change your clothes every day.
I guess I'd have to do you can bathe, but you have unwashed clothes, and then I'd just be like a nudist.
I mean, I guess that's an outcome that you could go with.
Yeah.
I would probably I don't like either of them, but I'd probably do the other one.
I am really I shower every day and I'm really
Yeah.
uncomfortable when I don't, and it drives me like up the wall. And also like whenever I've seen or like heard of like a story where somebody like doesn't bathe at all, it's always people being
Yeah.
like when they walk in the room like you smell them. Like the whole room smells like this person.
Yeah. That's why I don't know. Both of them are bad. Um
Yeah.
yeah, even if like sometimes if I don't go out, if I know I'm not going to leave the house, I sometimes don't like shower for that day. But I hate it. It's like I
Yeah.
feel itchy and like usually I end up showering anyways even if I don't plan on it.
Yeah.
Um would you rather uh be caught in a hailstorm or a sandstorm?
I feel like the hailstorm's more likely to kill you, but the sandstorm is more likely to be occurring in like an area that you're like in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? Hailstorms kill people though, I think, right? If they get hit with like a big
It
one.
depends on how bad the hailstorm is. It
Hmm.
says severe technically for both of them, but also a sandstorm would be awful.
If I can get cover,
You're caught
the hail
outside.
you're inside.
You're outside.
Oh, you're outside. I guess the sandstorm. I don't know what being in a sandstorm is like. I know like the Pokemon move, but like I don't know what
Well,
that
you
looks
take
like.
if you're not a rock or ground or steel type, you take like damage every turn.
Yeah, I just don't know comparatively like which one's worse. I feel like the hail thing, as long as I can get something to cover my head, I feel like it's fine. But
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't know.
probably leaning sand, but
Mhm.
okay. Would you rather never eat at a restaurant again or never eat your top 10 favorite foods again?
You know, how broad is food like a category? Like it'd
It
be
said
like,
like dishes. So like I would say like lasagna and like hamburger and like pizza and like quesadilla would be like four of mine that I couldn't eat anymore.
I really like going to restaurants, so this is hard. And
That's why I thought it was a
also,
really good one.
most of these things I would never most of the things in my top 10 I would never get them unless it was in a restaurant. Like there's nobody in my life making me sushi at home. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So I feel like I'd pick to be able to still go to restaurants, but I don't know.
Would you rather look like you're 60 when you're 20 or look like you're 10 when you're 40?
What happens the rest of the time?
I don't doesn't matter.
Is it like I just switch overnight when I'm 40 and then like I don't want to be
I
old right now is what I'm saying.
would you rather look 60 right now or look like a baby in 20 years?
Look like a baby in 20 years probably. I don't know, man. Then I
Both
could
are
like
all.
pass myself off as like a really smart child and I could be like, "Oh, I'm like a prodigy
Yeah, you
child."
can go back to high school and win.
Yeah.
Um would would you rather be a big slow bird or a fast little fish?
There's a lot of big slow birds I'm like a big fan of.
I'm aware. Like everyone's favorite flamingo.
Yeah, or like a penguin or like a I guess ostriches can be fast, but I'd be like a slow ostrich, you know?
I would be a penguin.
Penguins are
If I
very
get to
good.
pick the bird, penguin. Okay. Would you
Can I say something?
Yeah.
One time, so penguins, the men watch the eggs and the women go get fish, right?
Do they? I don't actually
I think
remember.
that's what they
That would
do.
make sense.
One time I was talking to Tyler and I was like, "Oh, what if we were penguins?" And he's like, "I would watch the stupid egg for like months and then you'd come back with no fish." And I was like, "I mean, probably."
Would you would you rather spend an entire day with your underwear filled with molasses or gravel?
Oh, is molasses like goopy?
It's like sticky. It's like icky sticky.
I feel like I'd have to pick the molasses.
Yeah, that feels like the less painful option.
It's like, yeah, like gravel. I'm like, you would get like an infection so fast. You probably also get an infection from the molasses, but at least like it wouldn't hurt and it wouldn't be like guaranteed really dirty.
Uh, some of these are so weird. Like, would you rather be a woman with a man's legs, no shaving, or a man with a woman's arms?
Do people care about arms? I
I
guess
don't know what the difference is going to be with arms.
I feel like okay, here's the thing. I feel like other than the hair, the legs look probably very similar.
Probably, like, maybe on average a little bigger.
And like with pants, like I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, you either have to rock it or wear pants all the time.
Yeah.
Both options are available.
Well, also if I have to pick one, like I'd rather be a woman, so I'd pick the woman with man's leg. You know what I mean? But if it's just like
Yeah.
which one you think is like worse, I don't know.
I feel like it's both
Yeah.
questions. Would you rather be forced to run on a giant hamster wheel at work every day for 1 hour or drink from a baby bottle only?
I would love the hamster wheel.
The
That
hamster
like
wheel
sounds
sounds
so
good.
fun to me.
Like, that's just, then you don't have to go to the gym.
I think people would be jealous of my hamster wheel. I think I'd get done and people would be like lining up to be next.
Would you rather some of these are like not even funny weird. It's just like, would you rather spend 10 days using a jackhammer or a table saw?
That is such a weird question. I have no strong opinion on that.
Would you rather be the dumbest person in high school or the ugliest?
I was already both. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it.
Wow. No, I dumbest person. Well, the problem is if it's just like you're in high school and you deal with these attributes and then when you're out of high school you're normal, that's one thing versus like if those traits follow you forever. Um but if it's just for high school and then I'm normal, I'd want to be smart cuz I would not want to be dumb cuz I'd want to actually graduate.
Yeah. Would you rather have to learn to walk or write again? Like, let's say you lose either writing or walking.
Well, I mean like walking is the infinitely more useful one. So writing.
But it's learning. Yeah, it's less like you losing it and more so which one do you want to go through the deal of having to learn again?
I think this is a weird thought. I think having to relearn to write might be kind of interesting because you might come out with like a different handwriting than you had before and it'd
That's
be
fair.
interesting to compare them.
Would you rather spend the night in a cemetery or a haunted house?
How nice
Haunted
is
house,
this haunted
easy.
house?
It's a supposedly haunted.
If it's just like so like I would with other people in regular life stay in like one of those haunted like hotels or something if I had like friends with me. I wouldn't do it alone like
Let's do
normally.
it. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Danny Gonzalez has a good video on that where he goes to one and like nothing really like happens to him, but he has like interesting stories from it. Um But if it was like a gross, like cobwebs, like abandoned haunted house, I'd rather stay in the cemetery. But if it's just like a
I
normal
feel like
house,
it was an abandoned house. It's like, don't go in the old Jenkins place.
yeah,
Okay.
I would probably pick the cemetery then, because it's just like sleeping outside. It's like kind of fun. It's like camping.
Let's do like one more. Um, would you rather lose your memory or lose your sight?
Hmm.
I think sight for sure. One of my biggest fears is like losing my memory.
Yeah, my problem is I feel like sight has to be the answer, because like memory just impacts your ability to like enjoy anything at all. But also, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna lose my memory anyway. So I just had a moment where I was like,
Terrified. I don't want to lose my
I
memory at all.
already have a horrible memory, and there is a history of like Alzheimer's and shit in my family. So it's like I'm a little spooked. But yeah,
All right. So let's go ahead and we'll be right back after we set up my segment.
I'm
All right. Can you see my screen?
yes.
So very appropriate for the little man who's screaming at us. This is a game called Name That Cat. The rules of this are very simple. Tell me the name of the cat. Or, if it's not a cat, you have to identify that it is not, in fact, a cat. There are some difficult ones on here.
One of them is gonna be Hello Kitty, and she's a human girl. I know that one. Anyway,
We'll see. And if you can give me the series they're from, that's an extra point. So there's a total of 100 points at stake here. There are 50 cats. And there's a lot of them because some of them are really easy, like Name That Cat.
Garfield, he is a cat.
And what's he from?
Garfield, the cat.
Yeah, it's Garfield, right? So that's easy, right? Let's move on.
Morgana from Persona 5. And he is a cat, but in the game he will keep telling you that he's not a cat, but then he finds out that he's wrong. Anyway.
I didn't know that. I just know he's a cat.
Yep. That's Bluey, and that's a dog.
That is correct. That is not a cat. You are correct.
What is the deal with Bluey? Why do I see it everywhere?
It's a really, really good kids show. It's like
Okay.
really good.
Cute.
I have watched a little bit of it and really enjoy it. Name that cat.
Sprigatito. And it's a cat.
Okay, what's it from?
Pokemon, the new one that we all
It's-
played.
Yep,
Violet.
it's from
and Scarlet.
Pokemon.
Big Floppa, and he is a caracal, which is a big cat.
Yep, that is Big Floppa.
Princess Carolyn from BoJack Horseman, and she is a cat.
There we go. Again, we're starting with ones I knew you would know, and
cosplayed
going
her.
from there.
Oh, I forget this guy's name.
This is the first hard one.
He's a cat. I don't know his name. It's like I don't know if it starts like an L or something. It's like a regular person name, but I don't know it.
It is Top Cat.
It is not a regular person name. There's too many of these. Like, is it Hanna-Barbera?
Yes.
I
He's
don't
not
know
the
like
last one.
I don't know like any of those characters, and I know there's like cats. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's Okami, and it's a wolf or a dog.
That is correct. This is not a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're gonna get harder from here. Name that cat.
Neon Cat.
There we go.
That's a cat.
Neon Cat. Name that cat.
Blaze the cat from Sonic.
Blaze the cat is correct. Name that
Oh,
cat.
what the hell is his name? I like him. Rover the
favorites.
cat from Animal
Yes.
Crossing, and he talks to you in the train on the old one, the GameCube one.
I love Rover.
He's very good. That's
Name that
Stinky Kevin. He is my cat.
This is my favorite image of Stinky Kevin
It's
ever.
so good. It looks like he's taking a selfie, and you can see in the background he like kind of is, like he's in position.
Yeah, that's why I love it. There
He's
he
so
is. Okay, this is a difficult one.
It's from Sabrina, and it's the what is his name?
You get 1 point for that.
Salem.
Salem.
Mhm. It's Cat from Victorious.
Is she a cat?
She's a person.
Not a cat, but also a cat. There we go.
Yes. Oh, it's is it Kimba the White Lion? It's a lion?
Kimba the White Lion is correct.
Yes. Oh, it's the one Lion King movie where everybody thought this character was hot. And I do not know his name because I didn't watch this one.
I'll give you a point for that, but his name is Kovu.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Sylvester the cat.
Sylvester.
Blaze, not Blaze, Big the cat. I almost said that. They're both like, they're both purple and Sonic.
They're both very different cats.
Yeah, Big the cat. Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat from
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland.
Flareon. I don't think the evolutions are cats.
So is it or is it not a cat?
No.
No is correct. They are foxes, which are dogs.
I was gonna say I was pretty sure they were foxes. Yeah, they all look
foxes
kind of
are dogs.
Yeah.
Name that cat.
That's Bingus. We hate Bingus.
We hate him. We hate Bingus.
Oh, okay. It's Ren and Stimpy, and I always get them backwards. This one is Stimpy.
Stimpy is correct.
Yes. Because I remember I used to think Ren was Stimpy, but he's not. Shere Khan from the Jungle Book. He's a tiger.
I didn't know if you'd remember the
I
more
love that
obscure
movie
Disney characters
when I was
Very
a
good.
kid. Oh, is this one Skimbleshanks? No. Yeah? Okay, yeah.
It's Skimbleshanks the railway cat, the cat on the railway train.
Oh, he's a fox, and is this Fantastic Mr. Fox? I haven't seen it in so long.
That is correct. This is Fantastic Mr. Fox, and he is not a cat.
Oh, it's a cat, but what the hell is his name? He's got just like a normal name.
I'll agree with that.
It's not like Lewis. It's like something like that. It's like
on later ones I can give hints. I don't really have an extra hint for this one.
No, that's fine. I know it's just a name that I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's his name?
Felix the cat.
Felix. Okay, there he is. That's Nermal. Does Nermal have? Yeah, Nermal has those like girly eyelashes.
Yes, that's correct. This is Nermal from Garfield.
Hello Kitty, and she's a human, but her boyfriend is a cat. I remember like seeing like lore about that. It was messed up.
All right, we're going with a not a cat approach for this one because I needed some not a cats.
Yes.
Very good. Name that cat.
I've seen him before. I don't know who this is.
He's from a comic strip.
I don't know his name. I don't know. I'm sorry. Heathcliff.
Heathcliff.
Okay. Is that the... That's not what the Pink Panther looks like, is it?
I will say it's not the Pink Panther.
Is he dressed like the Pink Panther? What is going on?
No, he's just a very similar looking character.
He just looks pink. I don't know. He's got kind of weird ears, but that tail looks like a cat tail. Also, his mouth is
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Snagglepuss.
Okay. Oh, is this Bubsy?
This
the
is
cat?
Bubsy from Bubsy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is his name Tom? No. He's from the Aristocats.
I will say this. His first name is Thomas.
Thomas.
But that is not what, like, the answer I'm looking for is. You get a point for Aristocats. But I need, like, the name he is called by throughout the movie.
Oh, I don't know. I just knew that his name was Tom. Cat guy. I don't know.
His name is O'Malley the Alley Cat.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now it's coming back to me. It's Garfield the Deals Warlock from Fantasy Costco. From that thing you like.
All right. You only get 1 point because he is not a cat.
Okay.
He is never established to be a cat. That
It's
is not
hard because
canon.
in the art you'd show he'd be looking kind of cat.
That doesn't mean he's a cat, though.
I'm just saying.
That's again. There were some of these.
Hobbs. He is a tiger. He's a plush animal. Yes.
I love Tobbs.
That's the Chronicles of Narnia got Aslan.
Aslan. I don't remember. There we go.
I read those books and they freak me out. It's League of Legends. I don't know this thing's name.
You either love her or you hate her. Not you specifically, but like a lot of people hate this cat. Her name is Yumi.
Interesting.
They hate her because her abilities to sit on someone's shoulder and just make them stronger.
That's cute. I did not know that they had cats.
She's like one of the most banned characters, like in like matches.
Oh my god, I used to love this guy when I was a kid.
I figured you might just
He's like an Erin man.
Just look at him.
Cannot remember his name though.
Did you say the series he's from?
It's from Ice Age.
Okay. It is Diego.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. I know the one guy's Sid, and then I don't know the mammoth's name.
Manny. That I remember.
There you go. Oh, what the hell is his name? It's Dr. Evil's cat. It's like Mr. Bigglesworth or something like that. It's like
it's Mr. Bigglesworth is correct.
Yay! Tyler one time was like, if Kevin like lost all of his hair, like would you still love him? And I'm like, I would love him, but I would put like a sweater on him or something. Like that'd be hard. Oh, what the hell is her name?
Victoria is correct.
Some of these I'm surprised I pulled out. Oh, it's from the Life of Pi. Mm-hmm. I don't know the name though because I don't think I saw that movie.
His name is Richard Parker.
Why is he named that?
I don't remember. It's what the kid names him though. It's been a while since I read the book.
That's really fun. Like, does he name him after a person?
I don't want to look it up now, but like I do not remember.
That is so interesting to me. Didn't see Captain Marvel. Don't know what this is. I see the name is blocked out. No idea.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's not a cat. It's technically,
Explain.
I think it's like I think it's called a flurkin. His name is Goose. They think he's a cat, but he's like an alien that looks like a cat.
Interesting. That's a weird image of the cat in the hat.
Is that your final answer?
If this is another character, like I see a bee on the hat. If it's like a girlfriend or something, I don't know the name of whatever it is.
This is Little Cat Bee.
Okay,
from
all
the
right.
World of Dr. Seuss.
I have heard that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it. The Puss in Boots movie.
She's in the first one. I'm pretty sure. I think. I actually haven't seen the first one.
I haven't.
They talk about her being in the first one. This is Kitty Softpaws.
That's a cute name. Why does his face look like that?
He's from a Disney cartoon film.
I don't know it, and also, why is his face a different color than like his stomach?
No clue. This is Figaro from Pinocchio.
I have not seen Pinocchio in a really long time, and it scared me because I don't like the part where they turn into donkeys.
That's fair.
Okay. It's this lady.
Yes.
She's in Alien?
Yes, so you've identified the series. That's a point.
I do not know the cat's name, and this better not be another thing where it's an alien cat, but I don't think it is because I've seen what the aliens look like.
Okay. It's not an alien cat. His name is Jonesy.
Oh, very cute.
We love him.
Periwinkle. When I
thank
was
God.
a kid, I loved Periwinkle.
I wanted to be Periwinkle.
It's a boy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was like my favorite one. I loved him. I liked
wanted
him
to
and
be
I
him.
liked Mr. Salt. I don't know why. Oh, what the hell is its name? It's from Futurama. I don't know its name.
That is actually false. This is from The Simpsons.
Oh, Snowball. Okay, yes. Never mind. I do know this. Yeah. Okay. It's been a
Snowball.
really long time. Oh, it's Stray. We played part of it. I don't think he had a name.
That is correct. He does
Yes.
not have a name. He's just a kitty.
Meow. That game, okay, was like starting to freak me out. It was like real late at night, and like parts of it were like scaring me a little bit.
I need to finish it.
Is this a cat from Sailor Moon? It's an anime thing. I think it's from Sailor Moon. I don't know its name though.
That is wrong. So there were two possible answers for this one. One was the cat's name is Kaya. However, this is from Ghost Stories.
That's what it. Okay,
where the cat is possessed by a ghost named Amana Jaku.
okay, because I was like, it's from an anime I've watched, and it's I did watch Ghost Stories. That was years ago though. I do not remember it.
So I would have accepted either answer.
Okay. Oh, what is his name? I watched like a whole video series on this guy. He's like a drug resistance guy, I think. Oh, I do not know his name.
It's under the box.
Yes, I know.
Give me a guess. I'll say it's exactly what it sounds like.
It's no drugsy. The cat. It's sober cat. It's cool cat. Oh, I forgot about. Okay, yeah.
I'll give you 1 point for knowing,
like what it
recognizing
is
him.
Yeah.
And that is actually the last one.
Fun.
Leaving Erin with 74 out of 100 points.
Yay. I like that whenever
good.
you do games for me, you like score them, and whenever I do them for you, like you'll be like getting them wrong and I'll be like, you're doing great. You're like crushing it.
Right? I mean, listen, my games are pass fail, so you got to get over 50%, and you did.
What happens if I fail? Do we have to like pause the recording and then we re-record it until I get it right? Like when you got to retake a test?
You don't want to know what happens.
I have to jump through a flaming hoop like
that's when we pull out the punishment cards.
Oh jeez.
I don't know. I'm just making this up. That being said, though, we can go ahead and stop that segment. Hi, Kevin.
Kevin wants to be involved. He heard we were talking about cats.
We were talking about him. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our show. Please, if you could find it in your heart to like and or comment and or subscribe, they all help us immensely.
Yeah. And you can follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at appetizercast. And you can follow us at Erin MacDaddy or Moth Mancha on most platforms.
Be sure to tip your waitresses. Give Mickey Mouse a gun. And we'll see you next time. And
this might be the last one that comes out before KatsuCon, but if you're a KatsuCon, come to our room to watch us sing 1 week and we didn't start the fire.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah.